attempt to achieve world order before that time must be the work of the devil. Well, join me. I'm glad to sit here at the right hand of Satan. Let us hear the peal of a new international liberty bell that calls us all to the creation of a system of enforceable world law in which the universal desire for peace can place its hopes and its prayers. Thank you.
And now for Hillary calling for world government.
We would like to bring you a message from the First Lady of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Good evening and congratulations, Walter. I'm receiving the World Federalist Association.
Good evening, Walter. You're now in hell.
For more than a generation in America,
all right,
it wasn't the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, more of your calls and a ton of news. Stay with us. But here's Richard Nixon, Art Linkletter. I wonder if Art Linkletter's still alive. And then right next to him, Walter Cronkite. You know what's weird? I showed this book about a week and a half ago on TV and showed the Richard Nixon and said, oh, there's Walter Cronkite. And then, boom, he's dead. There's Gerald Ford beneath him. There's Richard Nixon. Here's the guys swimming around enjoying themselves. CPS gives them an endless supply. Oh, I can't look at any more of this. It was Mayor Willie Brown got the warning not to fly on 9/11 because he's a good friend, I guess, who can be trusted. All right, I'm done looking at this. We're done. Got a lot of other news I want to get to before. Gerald Celente joins us next hour on a host of key issues. Right now, let's go back to the calls. I talked to George or Stevia. Who's up next, or is it Justin? Steve in Texas, go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Jones.
Hi.
Thank you for all your good work.
Well, thank you for calling.
I would just like to say what I was going to say, and if I may I comment on one of the previous callers about Rush Limbaugh?
Brother, we didn't screen your call, did we?
No.
Did we ask your name? You can say your name's Pumpernickel from Possumville. You are on the air, uncensored. Go ahead.
Okay. It makes me really sick about the media, how they portray the 9/11 truthers. Because instead of showing your documentaries like Terror Storm or the 9/11 Chronicles, all they do is they just show when the 9/11 truthers are protesting and when they're just chanting 9/11 is an inside job. And they never show you or Luke Rudofsky talk about, all the facts and everything.
Well, they do that, but also the History Channel lied and said it wasn't a hit piece. And then we had this UT conference room that held about 400 people, full of folks. They would wait till the hour recess and shoot video of the empty bleachers, or like one guy sitting there eating a sandwich. And then they would cut from me giving a speech to empty bleachers to make it look like nobody was there to hear me. They would blow my face up, stretch the video, make it look yellow. Then when they showed the real yellow journalist from Popular Mechanics, Hearst Publishing, was glistening stainless steel, perfect camera, color, everything tuned perfectly. And they would say expert beneath them. But the good news is that crap doesn't work. I mean, we have Gary Hart writing public letters saying Dick Cheney may stage terror attacks. We have generals quitting saying it. We have Michael Savage saying Obama may stage terror attacks or will stage terror attacks. I mean, we've won the war for hearts and minds. People know government stages terror. It's in the Army Field Manual, 2004, how to train, how to stage terror. And so people now, every time there's a terror attack, look at who stands to gain from it. And so let the New York Times and Wall Street Journal play their games. We play ours with the truth. They've got flimsy lies they're fighting us with. And they may be able to have a big tsunami of mainstream media power to try to slap us down. But the establishment is so discredited now that basically anything and everything they say, people don't believe. And so, look, they've completely blown their credibility. So let them make up whatever delusional crap they want. I mean, I'm not buying it, or you? Good to hear from you. Appreciate the call. Appreciate the call, Steve. Justin in North Carolina. Justin, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex, two quick things. I have a little internet radio show, and Jack McClam, I know you've interviewed him before, was on my show about 2 weeks ago, and he was giving a dire warning of the 27th through the 31st as well. I know you had a caller that brought it up not too long ago. So this is something that he said his sources inside the military and his ex-police contacts were telling him that this was something that they were worried about. So I think everybody that listens to your show that is involved in this movement should take it very serious.
Well, by exposing that they do tend to launch terror attacks during their drills as a cover story in case any of their assets get caught by other sectors of the government that aren't involved in the attacks, if the compartmentalization membrane is broken, a lot of times by exposing these events, it stops them from doing it. And I like Jack, and I appreciate him, but I don't like putting dates on things unless I'm totally sure. You know, even when I got on air and said, call the White House, tell them don't blow up the World Trade Center, and blame it on their asset, bin Laden. Even when I did that, I didn't really give a date. I said the next 2 months.
I understand. Another thing I wanted to ask you, too, while I got you on air, I want to try to get you on record, Alex, and ask you a question. I've got a lot of friends inside this movement, and they seem to think that if something happens, like a major false flag, they're going to take all their cues from you. I just wanted to ask you, are you prepared?
Stay there. We got to finish you up after the break.